Check, check. Mic check. 1, 2. Check, check. Mic check. 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2. Check, check. 2, 2. Check, check. Mic check. 2, 2. Check, check. Loud. Gotcha. Check, check. Check, check. Mic check. Check, check. Check, check. Mic check. Check, check. Good.
safety, John Baldwin. Start with Coach Odom.
I knew that he was going to be up here next to me, and I made sure I kept my sleeves on. A little different look. Congrats, guys. I'm so happy for our team to win that game. We talked about all week about how important this game was, not only to our team, to our university, but to Las Vegas, and how important we wanted to get this win. Conference play, the ability to continue the momentum we've got built so far in our program, and then also the importance of every single conference game, how huge that is for where we're trying to get and where we want to take this program. So I thought we had a lot of individual performances that will be noted, but you look at first time, we've scored 40 points in 3 straight games. That's tremendous. A great offensive output. You look, we had 6 sacks and then didn't give up any on the other side. That's complimentary football. So when we can do that and play well in all 3 phases together, we've got an opportunity to continue to play winning ball. And every week's going to be different. So the importance of taking the things that we've done well, taking those things, learn from them, learn from the things that still we're not doing as well, that keep us from taking the next step and breaking down the next wall. We'll get now into the moment of our next opponent. And I'm proud of this team for what we've done now through 5 weeks. The bye week for us will be structured. We're going to practice. We'll be on the field 4 days. We'll get a lot of really good work, and I'm excited about that. We're going to flip the page pretty quickly and get on to our next opponent, which we all know how important that one is. I thought that our team started, we needed to start fast, and I thought there were elements of that we did. We're still not there yet, and there's things that an offense drives the field and goes and scores. If we get a 3 and out and get the ball back right now and they go score again, then it could be different. But we're learning as a team. We're learning through our experiences. And again, the season, I said it a couple weeks ago in here, I believe the days are long, but the weeks are short. And for us, again, it'll be a sprint with no finish line. And if you take that mindset and that attitude on where we're going and the body of work on what it takes from being a great competitor, but also the preparation habits on what those are supposed to look like, if they're aligned from the time the game is over until the time we kick it off next, then we've got a chance to be and play winning football. So I'm excited for our team, excited for our program, and look forward to hear what these guys have to say. Thanks so much.
Please wait for the microphone. Raise your hand for a question.
John, I want to talk to you about, you've been on this team for a while, and, we've seen what this defense was in the past. Can you tell us how good it feels to hoist that golden pineapple and get 6 sacks tonight?
It definitely feels great because last year we lost to them, so we went into this year with a chip on our shoulder, and we just came together as a defense or in the offense, and got the job done.
What is it about Coach Shear that has transformed this defense?
I feel like with the scheme that he brought in, it gives us the opportunity to play fast, fly around and make a lot of plays, and his motto is run and hit.
Donovan, you've been with Coach Marion in the past, but how elite is this offense at UNLV?
Yes, ma'am. It's very elite. I just enjoy being around the team, the players that we have on the team, and we just try to build each other up every day. We got a bunch of selfless guys who doesn't care who get the ball, so we just want to build off each other, and that's what Coach Marion brings to the table. He just wants us to play as a team, play fast, and just do what we do.
Donovan, I think 5 different running backs got significant touches today. Just how versatile is that room right now, and what's making you guys click so well?
For sure. Like I just said before, we don't care who gets the ball. It's a room filled with selfless guys who doesn't care who get the ball, and we just want to learn and develop off of each other. During practice, we try to take our different skill sets that we have and build off of each other's skill sets. And a big part of the run game today was when Joyo went down, we had to hold it down for our brother. So just being, we are our brother's keeper, and just making sure that when one guy goes down, we got to keep up the tempo and just do what we do.
And then, Coach, you mentioned the 6 sacks, but you guys contained their run game too. What's been the key to your D-line play so far this season?
Well, I think the understanding of the scheme and the understanding on how we're wanting to play on their side of the line of scrimmage up front, and then the linebackers play off that, and then the third level guys, they've got to make it all right. So I think it's collectively understanding schematics, what we're calling, and what we're trying to get out of it. But again, playing on their side of the line of scrimmage, being aggressive with that, thinking tackle for loss up front. And then, when you do that, it makes the combo block up to the next level, that it causes that next level, the block to come off a little bit quicker when the linebackers are playing downhill. So it's all tied together. And as John O mentioned, if you can get the understanding of the defense and we can be great teachers, then you can play fast. And I think we've got the opportunity. We're not there yet, but I think we can be a really, really fast football team defensively. And we're starting to understand and grasp that. I think Donovan mentioned part of the running back by committee, how important that is, how important the offensive line establishing, blocking at the point of attack, the goal of being able to run the ball, how important that is, that'll open up other things in our offense. But I looked at the way that Donovan finished runs today, moving forward, moving the pile. That's grit, that's strain, that's effort, that's mental toughness. That's all the things that we talk about every single day in our program. And it's nice to see that show up. And, we'll build on it, and we got a long ways to go.
3 wins in a row, and the box score, the raw stats kind of look similar to last week with the 300 yards rushing and the sacks. Do you feel like the players are getting an understanding of a certain blueprint or what it's going to take to win week in and week out? Like, these are the things we have to do in order to keep this going.
Yeah, I don't know that I should answer for them, because I sure hope it is. But you hear them talking about the leaders of the program, but even everybody in the program talking about what it takes. And our Tuesday practices are different, and our Wednesdays, our Monday. The way that these guys are preparing, that gives us an opportunity to play winning ball, and we've got to continue that because I think our practice habits, the structure of what these guys do each week, it has made a difference on how we've performed on Saturday, and we've got to keep an edge about ourselves because we understand we left so many plays out there today, and if you really are open and honest about that, and you can correct those problems, then your football team plays a lot better. When we get the next opportunity, when we get in the arena. But man, we've got a lot of things that we can fix, and I think offensively we can be a heck of a lot more explosive, and I think defensively, if we can get some things corrected, long shots down the field, we'll be a much better team.
Coach, obviously it's a first win in conference for you guys this year. What does it do for a team mindset moving forward after getting that win in conference against Hawaii in a convincing fashion today?
I think you look at, it was the next game. You don't look at big picture right now. Now it's the moment, which I mentioned earlier. But to start off conference play with a win, that's huge. If you learn from your mistakes in winning, then it's a great thing. And we've got plenty to correct. I want them to be excited that we won the game and we controlled the game, but also the constant pursuit of where we want to go. We'll make corrections, and I think we've got an opportunity to continue moving forward as a team.
Coach, it was packed today in the lower bowl. I mean, there's a lot of people outside, a lot of people inside. A rivalry game, a trophy on the line. What energy did you feel in the stadium tonight?
I thought it was huge, and the constant pursuit to fill this thing up. I'm not going to stop until it's such a home field advantage for us that it's overwhelming to the people that come in here and try to play. And it's huge that we're making strides in the right way. We need every single seat that we can get filled, because the energy of that in this arena will continue to transform our program. And we had over 500 prospective student athletes, high school coaches. That number is continuing to grow each week, and that's part of the plan on what we're trying to get done with the program. It's got to be our city, and I'm sure excited about what we've got started and what these guys will do to continue moving in the right direction.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Maiava's progress and what right here? And then also last week, the Hawaii coach saying that they're going to have more fans than the Rebel fans. And then you were saying that that's the case, then you're not doing your job. You had to look around and see what that crowd was like and the enthusiasm. And this being your first Ninth Island Showdown. A few thoughts.
Yeah, I thought Jaden played well. I thought he was still in control of executing what we needed that position to do. And he's a little loose with the ball, that we'll get that fixed. But he's made really good progress over the last couple of weeks, and he'll continue to do that. We missed on a couple of shots down the field that if we would have connected on those, I think it would have opened the game up a lot quicker than it did. But, I think we've got 3 quarterbacks right now that have an opportunity, the way that they work and prepare, that they can play winning ball. And today he did a nice job of execution. He had some good reads. There's a couple that I heard on the headsets that, we missed the read. So obviously we've got to get that corrected and fixed. But I thought some things on pre-snap reads, they did a little bit of different pictures before the ball was snapped, and I could tell through the possession on how we were trying to get that changed offensive staff-wise to get the extra hat, to get them outnumbered. And I thought that our offense did a nice job of executing and making changes where we needed to, and then going out and being able to execute it the next series. So that means there's growth in the team and what we're trying to get accomplished. And I talked too long to remember your first or part of that question.
I was just saying this is your first experience with this Ninth Island Showdown and how big it is, the rivalry. Kind of following up on Paloma's question. Just, the coach from Hawaii says they'll have more fans here than the Rebel fans, and you were saying that if that's the case, you're not doing your job. But as you looked around, just a few thoughts and how enthusiastic
I'm so thrilled about our crowd. And again, that's so important for us in a home field advantage. Anytime you're playing for a trophy, it means something. It means something not only to us, but also to all the people that came before us in this program, what this university stands for, what our athletic department is striving to achieve and competing and winning championships. And I don't need to make any other comment. I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting for our team to win that game. We hadn't, out of the last 5 games, we had won 1. But that doesn't define who we are. Whatever we've done from now since we've been together, that's who we are. So now it's our job to keep it.
Coach, the defense really stood out today. What are your thoughts on the defensive line's execution, specifically those 6 sacks in the game?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, the ability to play on their side of the line of scrimmage. I thought we hit our blitz tracks with really good speed. I thought we had a number of reps in the things that were specific to those calls. They were 1 of 11 and third down conversions. That's really good defensive ball on third downs. We extended those, a couple in there with penalties that we've got to get fixed. But I thought that our kids understood on the pressure, you inside that or outside the back, how you're attacking slide protection, odd fan, whatever it is. They've got an understanding of what that is, just the football IQ of getting that. We've got a hungry football team that wants the plan every week, and then the way that our practice habits are going, that gives us a chance to execute on game day.
So Coach and Jono, both of you guys looked at the stat sheet at the beginning of the press conference and kind of smirked a little bit with a little bit of a giggle. What stat were you guys looking at when you guys were doing that?
I didn't know Jono had a sack. I think that's an error. But there's times that, we teach blitz tracks. We teach the ability to get to the quarterback in passing situation, and it's all, just because you're a field safety, or that doesn't mean you're not going to pressure. So if we can design a defense for the week that we can apply pressure, then it's our expectation that you get there. And so I'll have to see this and review this one if you really got it or not. But that's what I was looking at. I didn't know he had one during the game.
Jono, real quick, you guys are heading into the bye on a 3-game win streak, and your defense is playing lights out right now. You're down Dre, so kind of what's the mentality right now to go beat Reno?
Well, right now we're going into the bye week, so we're taking it 1 week at a time. So we're just going into this bye week, and just preparing ourselves for Reno. And with Dre being out, we just gotta pick up the slack where it was at. And, just next man mentality. Just next man just got to be ready.
Jono, we saw from the video that you guys, when you guys ran over to grab the trophy, you got the smaller one. Did you get to keep that one?
Oh no, I didn't get to keep it. I was just so excited to go get the trophy to bring it back to my coaches.
Who ended up getting that?
The first person I gave it to was Coach Logo.
This one's for Coach Odom. Barry, going to talk to you about a moment that you had with Eric Harper. I know he's in the room, and I caught you guys kind of smile at each other, and then you guys went arm in arm as you were going in the locker room, following your team, going in with the trophy. What did that moment mean to you? And if you can you let us in what was said in that exchange?
Well, I think I'll keep our conversation between us, but respectfully, and I appreciate the question. There is a great meaning for me to represent him the right way. And his vision for what he wants this athletic department and football program to be, I feel great responsibility to uphold my side of that. And, you know, the ability to go to work every day and know that you've got tremendous support out of that office and all the folks that are around him, that means a whole lot. And I think it's unique, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm honored to be the head coach at UNLV. And so thrilled that we could give our university and our athletic department a win in a rivalry game.
Coach, since your team's defeat to Michigan, how have you seen your team mature and grow up since that loss?
I thought we learned from some of the mistakes and some of the things that we did not do well that week. We also understood that we went up against a pretty good team, but also our standard was to come out of conference play and be 4-0. We weren't. So we were 3-1. So we're on a mission now to make sure that the things that we have from the previous game, that we learn from them, we correct them, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then we apply them for the next opportunity. And that was the approach I thought that our team had after that loss at Michigan.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
You guys good?